Hey, Billings, Montana. Hi, this is Danny Smith. I'm making a video to you to introduce myself to you and give you an idea of who I am and why I would want this job. I did my research. I watched your video. I was really moved by how many people spent so much time of their lives there. And it really got to me emotionally and it really moved me. I especially was moved by Sharon Harris. I thought that was a really touching story about her and her connection to the theater. And Lynette Ryder had the funniest story with the Nope when she lost her place during the play. That was really funny. So I think what it did for me is it showed me that the position really is about me supporting the volunteers. It's not about them supporting me. It's about me being able to organize things in such a way that their time is not one bit wasted because time is really the most important and valuable thing that one person can give to another. And so that really was a blessing and an eye opener for me. Really was surprising. Pleasant surprise, but surprising. And so I would want to definitely keep that feeling going of family and tradition. And I know it's hard to consider somebody from out of town, and it's hey, I'm the first one to admit I'm a long shot. I'm an underdog. There's going to be people with way more impressive resumes than I've got. No question about it. But I do have the passion. I do have the enthusiasm. I do have the energy, and I think I've got the communication skills and experience to really lead the theater into this next century. So I also want to show you a little bit of what I think I could help you with in a concrete kind of way, which is physical confidence. I think one of my strong points is really being able to build someone's self-esteem as a performer. I've had wonderful teachers, workshop leaders, all kinds of people who have contributed so much to me and what I can do and what I think I bring. I'm really good with teaching uh, people who don't have a lot of dance training in choreography. And what do I mean by that? Well, let me show you what I mean by that. So you can take a super simple step, which is just a walk, right? There's nothing simpler than this right here. So if you take this and you put a little bit of style into it, you can turn a simple walk into choreography. So if you take that same walk and you come here with it, all of a sudden you've got soldiers, you've got some sort of manly men, you've got character, and you've got plot happening through movement that's not any more difficult than walking. Same thing, we can change it a little bit more up and do something a little bit more feminine and a little more stylized. And we come down here in like a Fosse style, and then we do the same thing, and we do shoulders, and we do more of a lift, and then all of a sudden we've got, we're in Sweet Charity, and then all of a sudden you can come here and do whatever, Fosse thing you want to do once you're there. So it's just a question of style for me. And one more thing I wanted to show you about was musical staging. Now this is a style of choreography that doesn't really involve choreography. So let's say we're doing Oklahoma, right? Oklahoma starts, curtain is closed. Ann Eller brings in Curly and Lori, and they're in front of the stage, and they couldn't pick a better time to start in life. And so by the time we get to Gonna Treat You Great, the curtain opens. Curly and Lori come through here, and all of a sudden we see all these people setting up Curly and Lori's new house. Okay, they're bringing Carly and barley and carrots and potatoes, and they're bringing in pitchforks and bales of hay, and so we're doing all this physical activities happening. And in the midst of that, here comes Curly for Oklahoma, and Curly is blindfolded, right? He's being led out by these guys, and he's smelling the waving wheat and everything. And when he gets to lazy circles in the sky, the guys turn him around like you do and pin the tail on the donkey. And then when we say, we rip off the blindfold. He says, "Ayip-ayo-yay." He sees his new house, all this stuff his friends have done. He's totally knocked out. So they go and take him and show him other stuff while we come in with the chorus for Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, Oklahoma. So all that is, we're bringing out tablecloths and picnic tables, and we're bringing in the cakes, and we're throwing hams around. And hey, there's no reason we can't get a couple of laughs in this, right? So by the time we get to the Oklahoma, Oklahoma, which is usually people just standing around, what we've got is we've got these two garlands, right? And as these two garlands, we start lifting these two garlands up, and as these two garlands start coming up like this, then Lori comes through. She's got two little flower girls in front of her, and they're Oklahoma, 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 and then there's people on the sides, and they're throwing rosebuds, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, and then we see all the petals, and then she comes through with two bridesmaids, and they've got a veil on her, right? And it's just a piece of fabric. It's not really on her. So they bring her through, and so we know we belong to the land. And so when she gets to and then when we say yow, she gets her veil ripped off. She gets to have her own yippee-yo-yay. And as we get to Oklahoma, we get two kids running up these ladders onto the sides. They're throwing more rose petals, and they're throwing rose petals. So we get to Oklahoma, yow. So on the yow, the kids throw the rose petals into the audience, and that's Oklahoma. So I guess if you like this and you thought I was interesting and charming, then I would love to have the interview. That's all I'm asking for, just the interview. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Billings, Montana, for this opportunity. Thank you.